Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Maskmare here, and I'm trying to make sure everything's working properly because, admittedly, guys, there is something I'm trying new as far as, this is concerned. Because kind of like, also, just kind of going to get the greens that way. Hope, welcome in, fellow rogues. Hope you guys are all doing good tonight. This is going to be, like, my proper return to full-time live streaming with this stream, since I have been, like, on a break, for the past few weeks, as, some of you may know, and, doing only, like, multiplayer stuff on the weekends. So what we basically have going on as far as this is concerned tonight is previously through so many of my streams I've had like a lot of issues with audio desyncing during my PS5 and Nintendo Switch streams, and I may have found a workaround. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be like a fix. We'll see. I've had like this whole scene like running like for a bit. Kind of see if there might have been audio desync. So far it doesn't really seem like anything's going on. Like if I do like this, you see like it's this has been active for probably about a good 30 or so minutes. So I'm hoping that I might have actually fixed like the whole audio desync. For those who may not know what I'm talking about, if you like watch some of my previous streams, mainly for PS5 games, some of my PS4 games, I think even. I can't remember if it was actually going on back when I had a PS4 before the PS5. But also promise this isn't going to be like as much of a ramble as previous. I appreciate you, Nika. It's not a problem. Yeah, trust me, my sleep has been too, considering like a lot of stuff that's like been breaking as far as like new stuff I add to the streams I've had to fix and everything. But it's fine though. I'll be live tomorrow. And I'll hopefully be live a whole lot earlier. Like I did get a late start tonight, but I do appreciate you, Nika, and get some rest. Trust me, is once I get done with this stream and get some things out of the way I need to do, I'm gonna be sleeping properly tonight. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, previous streams, I had like an issue where for so many of them where I would be trying to, I'll be playing the game, and over time, the audio would desync. Like, it would be a gradual thing, but you can kind of, like, see it, like, eventually as characters are talking, or if I'm firing a gun in a game or whatever, and, like, the sound of the gun going off would actually be delayed. The gun would fire, and it would sound like a mime, like, was shooting it. And then afterwards, it would do the whole, it would do the sound. So there was that, and also when characters would talk, it would kind of seem like it was, like, being, like, a Godzilla movie being dubbed. So what I'm hoping is going on here, also welcome in, Amber, is what I pretty much did was I went into OBS and I made like a separate sound source, for like where I basically got like the capture card audio completely separate from my XLR mixer. A bit more of a complicated setup here because a lot of tutorials I saw online where it was like a USB mic. I've got like a whole mixer. I've got like the Rodecaster as well as like the Rodecaster Duo, or actually not the Rodecaster, the Pod mic. The Rode Pod mic and the Rodecaster Duo. And phenomenal setup. It's like definitely my best XLR setup I had because I previously had to go XLR. I absolutely love this mixer. The problem is there's definitely been like some problems with like the sound when it comes to like the console games. So I'm hoping that me separating the audio to its own isolated thing here, because as you can see, it's still fine. It's still like it's completely in sync. But usually it'll happen like probably like after an hour or so. But even times I've had like things sitting idle in OBS without even actually going live, I noticed that it would do the desync. So hopefully this will be a sign of things we can go through the entire stream without me having to, yeah, so if it worked for you, hopefully it worked for me, Amber. Because Amber was having like a lot of audio desync issues as well, Rogues, for her streams. So hopefully what I did might have been similar to what he did. Because I literally went out and bought like an entirely new capture card for this. Or not really went out and bought it, I actually had to order. Which, I'm cool with it. I did need like a more updated one anyway, because I've been using like a, Elgato HD60 Pro for the past few years. So I did kind of like need like something a little more modern anyway, like something a little more updated. And I definitely love like the AverMedia card that I got, because my webcam right here is actually AverMedia PW513, which is like the best webcam I've had. So definitely kind of like trusting other products. Literally when I first started doing content creation years ago when I was doing Let's Plays on this channel, I had like it was an AverMedia and it was like the Live Gamer Portable, the one that like you put like SD card in and actually record your footage. That's what I originally used when I first started doing content creation, after I upgraded from like the whole setup I've talked about where I just had like a camera on a stack of books. That was like the next step up. I think I used Bandicam, and I think I used that. So yeah. So I definitely, have like a history with AverMedia products or whatever, and this capture card has been great. I think it actually has put out better pictures. I just need to get like the sound synced. So if this is fixed, that was a long-term issue I've been having that, this is going to be my first actual test, because I actually did set this up, a few weeks ago for when I got back to streaming. But another thing we're going to run into, because I promise you guys I'm not going to be keeping y'all as long as I've had previously, starting like the past couple streams, like as far as like updates to the channel and everything. Last night I was testing, like, trying to like test some stuff I added to the channel, like get things fixed. Because over the weekend, I like added like welcome, like I kind of was testing out like welcome messages for like both YouTube and Twitch, which seemed like those are working like they're supposed to properly now for the most part. But I had those YouTube and Twitch, had some issues with those starting off, and also I had like some problems with my time commands or whatever. Where I wanted to switch over from using Mix It Up for those and switch over to StreamerBot, and I was having issues with time commands at first, like they weren't working at all. And I figured that out. And the problem I had last night that I didn't notice until after the stream was over was that it was like sharing some of the time commands on Twitch, but then it was posting the other ones on YouTube. And I wanted to have it where like all my time command or my time messages would like display on both. So on one, it was like showing like some things like the Discord and this and that or whatever. And on the other one, it was showing like completely different things. So I hopefully may have that set up. And another issue I was having was that a lot of people have actually, spoken out about this, but there's another issue with the time commands thing where they continue even after the stream is over. I think would mix it up. The time, like I keep saying time commands, the time messages on that. It's like, okay, once you basically end your stream, I think the time messages stop like, running. But with StreamerBot, it's different. So I had to go in and set up like a couple more commands. So basically, when I start a stream, it enables the time messages for both Twitch and YouTube. So nothing's been displayed yet. Normally, it'll be about 30 seconds because it's like currently like about 10 minutes. But I did like up like the time to 15 minutes, so it wouldn't be as spammy on that regard either. But the way I kind of had it going was that I pretty much have it where when I start a stream, it enables the commands so they'll run like the messages. But when I stop the stream, it disables them. So if I have StreamerBot up to work on some things, it won't be like continuously like spam my Twitch chat. All messages get cut off on YouTube when you're not streaming anyway. Nothing goes through. But with Twitch, people can still sit in your streams and everything because there's like a lot of streams out there where people can go in and still like get points and everything. I used to actually have my channel mixer set like that where people can go in and still play some of the chat games even when I wasn't online. But yeah, hopefully I'll be set up. I'm also gonna be doing something as far as like Blue Sky integration with StreamerBot to where it'll automatically change like some of my things on Blue Sky, such as my live status and put like a little live thing next to my name and all that. I'll be setting that up after the stream as well before I get some rest. Thankfully I don't have as much I gotta do tonight compared to things that kept me up last night. So anyways, all the rambling aside, Rose, we're gonna go ahead and get this started in about 3 minutes. Ad break's about to start now. So give me about 3 minutes. I'll be live for about 2 hours tonight, and I'll be right back. So 3 minutes and we'll get the show started. All right, Rogue. So good news. I actually, Zoe used that break as a chance to kind of monitor things. Good news. The time commands are working. They turned on. They're actually working. They're both synced. They both did like list of chat commands on both, which is actually the one that starts. And the bad news is it wasn't supposed to do that yet. I have it set. We're supposed to be like it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be 15 minutes, and I think it did around 10 minutes. So I'm got to like have a little talk with that bot again or whatever. But at least I got that fixed. But another problem I'm kind of dealing with, I noticed that for some reason I've been dropping a few frames here and there. It's at 98 frames, 0.2. But it seemed like it was only doing it while I was on my ad break there. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm hoping it's not going to be any issues tonight. It's kind of weird that it did that. I'm hoping it's not going to be any problems. But yeah, it dropped frames like just, it's been pretty sporadic. But it seemed like it was only on the still thing, so maybe as long as like, there's like, motion, it won't be as bad. But yeah, we're going to be live like about 2 hours a night. Yeah, that's the thing, at least as far as like the, I'm glad things are mostly working like they're supposed to be, all things considered, because it was supposed to be like every 15 minutes. So it's about to be a 15-minute mark on like this timer right here. So if it comes down to it that it tries to like, do it again when it's at 15 minutes, so if it automatically try to throw another one out, I'm hoping it's not. So let's see here, it should be the 15-minute mark. Nothing yet. For some reason, I think it's still trying to like do them at 10 minutes when it's supposed to be 15. I mean, which as long as they're not too spammy, I mean, I'm just glad at least they're synced this time, because for some reason before, it was like showing like the chat command on one, then showing like the next command in line on the other. It was only doing like, like I think it was like I have like about 8 commands, so it's like 4 on one, 4 on the other. But they're synced right now. It showed on Twitch and YouTube. They did the list of chat commands, so that's the first one. So it seems like it's running properly right now. We'll see how things go. Hopefully it'll behave itself. But yeah, problem is I haven't actually, been playing my PS5 like in this past few weeks, so I might have to actually get my muscle memory back on my controller for all I know. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into this. All right, because I forgot where I know we did the museum last time. So I think we played through that. I think we finished it. But it's overdue for me to actually put some time back in. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're back here because I think Dina's up here asleep. Yeah, I'm trying to test things. Okay. Okay, so at least the sound's still synced up. But also, like when we going on the BRB, but as long as the sound is like properly going on this now, I know eventually I need to take the AC60 Pro out of my computer, because I mean, since I'm not using it anymore. I might see if I can possibly sell it, but I don't know how much more longevity it's got. Because the thing, I'm just still a little kind of like slightly frustrated about the fact that I ordered got a whole another capture card. When this one I probably could have fixed it doing the same thing, but again I did need something a little bit more current, so I'm not too upset about it. I just gotta like figure out where to go. Let's try going upstairs. But yeah, I am also like really excited for tomorrow, Rose, because I showed like in my schedule, we're gonna be me and Amber 17 are gonna be jumping into the Toxic Tangle update for Grounded, which I don't know if it's gonna like go live at midnight officially, because you can actually play it. It is available to play. It was already available for like the past few for a bit, due to them doing like the public PTB. But the thing is, like, it would have been nice to kind of go in and test it. But I know some people were playing it on stream, but I kind of like wanted to just like wait and see make sure things are more stable, since we already having like some problems with it before, like just the base game. Oh.
Hey. How hot do I look right now?
Pretty hot.
Talking about like a fever, or we know she's
How'd you fix it?
It was a loose connection. Antenna.
Sounds like me in my fridge tonight.
Found our mess at the school.
Good.
So I'm gonna pause this real quick just because kind of explain a little story here, Rogue. So when I got in tonight from the gym, I was like, I want to make like a quick protein shake and everything and go live. Trust me, I'm gonna have ramen after the stream's over. I'm gonna have like a proper meal. And I came in and I'm thankful because it's something that could have been a lot worse. But basically, we're gonna get right back to the game. I came in tonight and I noticed that my fridge was not working. the light was on, but no one was home. Pretty much, it was like because I noticed I looked in the freezer and I had like some frozen yogurt bars, like Yasso frozen yogurt bars. Those were kind of like really soft, like mostly melted. And I noticed the fridge wasn't making any noise, but the light worked. And I noticed like before I left today, there was like like some water, and the fridge does leak like water into like from the freezer into the fridge, the more the cold compartment every so often. But I noticed there was like some ice in there with it. But anyways, I was kind of panicking a little bit because we just had a winter storm. Didn't really get hit too hard here, but I know that, like, people everywhere were losing power. So of course, definitely like risk of like perishable goods, like and I'm hoping that like those that hopefully people actually were able to like get more food, or at least were able to kind of like do prep in advance or whatever. Like some people probably like in some places probably just like took the food outside because it probably would still like stay preserved in the cold. But anyways, long story short, too late. I kicked the fridge in frustration, and it actually fixed it. So I definitely gonna talk to the landlord because it was like kind of like it was a freebie from him when I moved in here or whatever. So I'm hoping that we can talk to the landlord can be spoke to, and maybe tell him like, hey, this fridge is kind of showing having some problems. I mean, it's a good fridge. Just I don't know like how much longevity it had, but I'm hoping it may have just been that since it has been cold here, even without the winter storm really hitting that hard. Like it's mostly just been kind of ice. I'm hoping that what it was is just like it got really cold in the kitchen, and that like in the fridge where basically kind of like froze over a little bit. I'm hoping that all it was like maybe the ice kind of like hit like basically clogged something or whatever, and when I smacked it I might have actually fixed it. But either way, it's working now. My food's good and everything. But yeah, it just kind of made me think like she's talking about it was a loose connection, and I basically just fixed my fridge just by kicking it or whatever. So anyways, back to the the game.
Good.
This guy, Owen, he went AWOL.
Maybe Tommy got to him.
Maybe.
What about her?
Nothing yet.
Oh, she dead. Wait till I get my hands on her. She gonna get it.
So, the numbers are locations. The TV station we were at, that's 6. There's a lot of chatter coming out of 2, so I'm assuming that's their home base. That helps.
Look. Last night was stupid.
Casualties reported in 14.
I'll wait till I get there.
Over. This is Site 13. Unit Lima nearby. How many scars you got? Over. Negative on scars. Lone male trespasser. Armed.
Lone male
Over.
trespasser?
Tommy, where's 14?
Not 100% sure.
Okay, then guess.
If this is 7, 12's all the way over here.
Nothing. I'm bad for my break. It shows my quest for vengeance.
Hillcrest. Okay.
I don't care what number it is. It's gonna be learning to multiply by 0, but I'm done because then gonna be no bases left. See, Abby needs to understand. I played Bioshock. She wants to try to, like, kill, like, Joel with a golf club. I've got a mean swing. Ask Andrew Ryan.
Yeah. Not good.
Knocked his Walt Disney ass, like, straight to the afterlife. Now I can't see it. Andrew Ryan does like Walt Disney.
I'll go get him. You keep tracking them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry for kind of rambling right there during the cutscene, Rogues, but I'm just really happy to be back at this full time.
Wait. Give me your hand. It's for good luck.
I don't believe in luck.
I do.
I'm just hoping the audio's not doubled here, so that might be a problem. I just noticed something right there. It's doing like 2 inputs with XLR as well as the AverMedia, so I'm hoping that's not gonna. I'm just hoping that's not gonna like double up anything.
Okay, Hillcrest. Is this the right place? Definitely the right place.
I'm trying to see here. Cause I got a bit of a. Something I just noticed, Rogues. The XLR, like my mic and like the Avermedia are both picking up here. So I'm hoping that it's not going to double things up. It's going to have like the desynced audio as well as. That's a concern. Because if like the audio desyncs or whatever, it's gonna like, you know, you're gonna hear like, you know, the desynced audio as well as like the one that's like, it may double up. Trying to think of like how I can actually, you know, I gotta figure out how I can keep like the Avermedia from or like the PS5. All right, if it comes down to it, it starts like doubling up, guys. I apologize. I'm hoping it's not going to.
It's gotta be Tommy. Shit.
Because I mean, I'm trying to fix it. It seems like every time I find a fix or something else happens. I'm just concerned, like, you know, if like the Let me try something. Hopefully, I don't break anything, but. See if I do this. Advanced audio properties. The Avermedia's modern output. Let me try something. Okay, so it says like here, capture card. All right, it says, all right, I got capture card, mute output, and Avermedia monitor and output. So I'm hoping that what it could be if I've got like the capture card's output, but no, it's still showing it right there. Let me try this real quick, see what happens. It's still doing it. Yeah, it's still doing. I was trying to see if I could actually, weird. Hey, let me try this. I'm trying to just make sure that y'all don't get like doubled up audio here. Capture audio only. Use custom audio devices. Try this. This might do something. Still doubling it up. I'm just trying to make sure I don't break anything here. Sorry for all the pausing, guys. I'm just trying to make sure it works. See, I got like the XLR right here, but it keeps on trying to pick up like, you know, because I got the capture card. I just turn it off for a second, just see. See, it's still displaying like, you know, Dylan, like the audio both ends. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do it like this for now, Rogues. Because I'll have time in between like next day. If y'all do start hearing the audio doubling up, I do apologize. We'll just have to like, you know, bear with it. Let's think of it. My end, I'm only hearing it once. So I'm hoping it could be the same for you guys. Like I'm only hearing it once. Don't know if you guys are only hearing it once. I feel like if it was like it, those two sources going right there, y'all would heard like an echo or something. But I mean, I can't. Also, I'm not hearing like the stream output. So let's see. I'm gonna try one more thing here. All right, capture card, because that's the video. Well, if you're not hearing it doubled, hopefully that means it's just mine. But I'll have Joe help me out with it later. Because what it could be is that it may be like, you know, outputting to you guys, but not to me. So it could be like just outputting Avermedia to you guys, and like I'm hearing the XLR stuff because the XLR stuff is my desktop and all that. I was like, I got right here, Avermedia, modern output, capture card, monitor off. So let's say monitor only, mute output. So let's say monitor only, mute output. And that may be like how it's going is the like with me seeing hearing it at mine on the XLR, that's the input for me, but the Evermedia is actually the output for you guys. So we'll take it the way it goes right here, see how it happens. I'll just set it back to what it was. And if things like kind of start going wrong or whatever, you guys just let me know. I'll just like, you know, capture that only. All right, we'll just go with it. I'll check the stream afterwards, like to see what's going on with it. And of course, like Rocket Nachos, he could check also if there's any problems. But he can also just kind of tell me exactly how to have it set up. But that's the thing, because there are like some audio things I do understand and some I don't. But we'll get it sorted. Because this has been like a long-standing issue, and I do apologize for the pauses right there, Rogues. It's kind of like you can, I guess, figure this would happen like when you're trying to get back in the swing of things. But I was trying to like just going to get right back to the game. And the other wasn't expecting things to run perfectly. But like with us doing like a PC game tomorrow, that means like if there's any issues, we'll have like a day to troubleshoot. Bare your fangs. They think we're sheep. Join the Washington Liberation Front. What do I call them before? Like the WLF thing? It was like, I think I called them horse something fuckers. I don't know. It was something I called. I was like referring to. I was making fun of their acronyms or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention, like where we were supposed to be going. Okay, I went around that. Oh. Maybe go down this way. I can. Okay, that was almost like a fractured nose. I have feeling this might be the way I need to go, or whatever, because how am I supposed to get down out of here now? Right, well, I can just use use a truck, you know, but I just kind of felt like this might have been. That was a waste of time. You know, I was also just. Aha!
How do I get up there?
Yeah, y'all better run.
There's too many of these assholes. Hold on, Tommy.
I agree. Oh dear, here. How do I? We just started. I shouldn't have said that to her. She's gonna treat me differently now. I know it. Wish my mask didn't fucking break. When did she figure out she was pregnant? Where were we a couple weeks ago? Boise. I remember her through her growing up in Kenwick. This is too much. It all fucking makes sense. Throwing up how tired she's been. What the fuck, Dina? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you trust me? But did you trust her? What should I do? It's too late to turn back. Just gotta do this thing as quickly as possible. I keep on trying to, like, you know, check it periodically. I know there's, like, probably, like, a lot she's, like, wrote that I ain't looked at yet. It doesn't really help that, like, so many spots look the same. Yeah, what's that? I know I just went around, but... Alright, Boris. Hang on. Boris, Wolves broke into Federal HQ and found the enlisted rosters. I've heard they're starting to knock on doors, looking for soldiers. I'm not going to be executed in my own town. If things calm down, I'll try to return with a new name. I couldn't find Alfie. I put his food on your back porch. In case I don't come back, give him lots of scratches for me. He always loved you and Sophia, Yolanda. It's like this might be the way to go. Hang on, we need Brick Grimes. Hold on. Do you already have a Brick Grimes? No. I want Brick Grimes. It's been a while. Okay, that's weird. Well, Brick, you're up. All right, and we got Nick Grimes right here, so. I honestly didn't think that window was gonna break. That was gonna be like one of those little cop-out moments where they put a brick there. It's like, okay, this is what you gotta do with it, and then like the window just doesn't even break. All right, what we got here? Or Boris again. Boris, what did we get ourselves into? The Wolves are supposed to make things better. The military hoarded all the resources, controlled what we said, told us what job to do, and so far the Wolves are doing the exact same thing. Now they're talking about moving everyone to the stadium. What? We grew up in this town. I survived the outbreak in this town. I'm not moving to some refugee camp where some assholes tell me where I can or can't wipe my own ass. This is my home. We need a plan. We can't settle for the same thing. Uli. I mean, like, they definitely have felt some kind of way. Can't be as all it's up here. Then they kind of went through some great links just like, you know, for me to go in here and find lore. It's a little bit out of the way. But it may be the case. I don't see no more doors here. Other than when it's like closed right there. Unless... I was hoping a dumpster coon, you know, would have helped me out, because there was like a way up there, but that there's not. Unless... Nope. See, look at that, like we can go that way. Okay, that didn't help. I mean, I got some more stuff, but... I mean, we know we're in the right... Alright, well, yeah, so we can just kind of go around this way now, I think. Alright, let me see, go ahead and just load up. Alright. They told me to take my vitamins and everything before. Wait, is this my last upgrade? At least for this tree it is. Never mind, it's... Oh, never mind, we already got that one. Have to upgrade your melee, craft silencers. See, that would be nice to have. Let's see. Crafting. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Because it takes her... Because, you know, that way, if I'm trying to craft, like, in the middle of combat, I'll That'd be really nice. Because think about it. What's better than, like, you know, like set off a bomb? It stuns them, or like it basically stuns them, and then, like, you know, causes a smoke screen. So they just get jumped by things they can't even see. No worries, I'm just gonna do that for the chaos of it. Okay, let me see. It looks like that's probably where we gotta go, so we're gonna head in here. So that thing just looks volatile. I'm gonna put that down for a second. Let's just process the fact that I basically never really seemed like I really used the front door in this game. Shit. I mean, it looks like I can get back there, but... Yeah, these are gonna make me take the long way. No? I guess there is no long way. In fact, haven't I already been in here? Again, a lot of these places look the same. Knowing me, I probably have, because, you know, there's nothing really in here, so I already probably robbed the place blind and wasn't really paying attention. I just went in and just kleptoed everything. It's just kind of weird. Looks like there's a room maybe you can get into. Yeah, you can. See, there's stuff in there. So it's possible to get... Oh, y'all, hold on a second. 1 second. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you can get in there. I mean, do I need a shiv? I can't remember if you can... It's not showing like the thing in the chat right there like it's supposed to. Yes, I gotta have a message. Let me see what's going on here. That's the one thing. For some reason, it's still not trying to show like the things like it's supposed to. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Yeah, my chat at not doing what it's supposed to do at some points. That's weird. It's not showing the message that was on YouTube. I'll check into it later. It was weird because it was like showing stuff in the chat. Okay, there it went. Yeah, Blue Blaze, how you doing? I was trying to like see because it showed like there was a message, but it wasn't showing like all my stuff or whatever. And I don't obviously, you know, if someone like comes in and talks or whatever, you know, I want to like, you know, greet them. Alright, so I think we're good on that, so let's head on up here now. It is. I'm enjoying it so far.
We hold the perimeter until we hear otherwise. Keep an eye out in case he comes this way.
I got something.
You got trouble, you come this way, buddy. As much as I don't want to do it. Let's go and get this out of the way first. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna kick your ass for bringing that dog here in the first place. See what you got. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm about to kick your ass. You bring that dog in here? No, this is personal. Bad. Probably got a little carried away because of the dog or whatever. That makes me mad. No one likes a snitch. Shit. I don't know if I'm angry at the fact y'all brought the dogs in there or use the dogs to lure me out.
Smell something in there, girl?
See, here's the thing.
You think this guy's... God damn it! What was that?
Ninja tactics, bitch.
Right over here!
You, me, get in here now. You never can use cover, make sure there's not a gap. Made you look. Nice hat. Don't move. I'm really sorry. You know what, see, I really don't like you. See, this is called a rifle. That's called a gap in the wall. And that would be a kneecap, or past tense, what was a kneecap? Bring dogs in here. I'm an animal lover, and y'all gonna make me do this. I'm taking that very personally. Seriously, that makes me mad or whatever. You see, that's the problem. You search the street. I'm not on the street. But if you want to search that street so badly, I mean, you can get a closer look at it. I can facilitate that.
Right there!
Search the grass while you're at it.
She's pinned down! She's in that building!
You know, grass is flammable, just so you know.
Maggie!
No, shut up. My name is not Maggie, or whatever she said. Now I'm gonna let you think about what you did. Leave the dogs out of this. It ain't. You know, don't duck behind a window.
Right over there!
I got one bullet left. So you gonna come over here or am I coming over there? I mean, I really don't care. You're gonna get it either way. I'm about to embarrass Howdy.
Here, here!
You about to shit a brick and this brick's about to hit you. What? Okay. See? That's what you call a bad day. Moron, you freaking like, you know, that brick went between your legs or whatever. You almost got nut shot and you didn't follow up on that? You deserve to get your ass kicked. I completely missed him or whatever. He had a perfect chance to kill him and he botched it. But my aim was terrible right there and everything, but which it is anyway. Nice hat. Did I say you could get up? Let's see. Hi. See?
Okay.
Why does your back arch like that? Why are you right here to fight in physics? Like doing some Chris Angel level Pilates right here. Like, he's like the chosen one or something? Like, you know, just like even gravity, like, you know, just yields to him. His back's not even on the ground. Quite the talent you got there, especially for a dead guy. Okay, so I feel so much better now. Them, on the other hand, was not feeling much of anything at all. But... Okay, so I'm still frustrated about the dogs. I actually like Jermaine the Shepherd, but oh no, you know, I had to put him down.
Fuck. Anybody hear that?
I mean, considering all the gunfire or whatever, I don't think, like, you know, if they didn't come out, like, after all that gunfire, I don't think, like, a dumpster, like, you know, was gonna, like, alert them. Oh, no!
It worked.
Why does this seem a little sus?
Fuck is this? Some kind of bomb?
Trap bombs. Explodes when enemies get near. Ah, proximity bomb. Yoinky, yoinky. Okay, is this fully upgraded? Can't remember. Okay, I'm also just kind of like trying to monitor things to make sure that, like, you know, everything's working like it's supposed to. Like, as far as, like, the sound being synced up. Because it's, like, usually one of the main areas where I kind of test it, like, at the benches. Like, you know, hearing, like, all the clicks and everything. Okay, so, stability, capacity. We'll do stability. Okay, I don't really think I got, like, much. Alright. I'll know when I next time I fire a shot. Of course, you had to have one in the bias in the spokes, right? All right, Naledi the youthful, real name Naledi Mabeki or Becky. Brains 80, brawn 20, affiliation none. Though she wears baggy robes to cover her numerous burn marks, don't let Naledi's frail, gray-haired appearance fool you. After refusing to die alongside her family in arson attack, her cries for revenge allowed a dark spirit to inhabit her being, breaking a curse disguised as a blessing. While touching another living being, neither can be physically harmed or killed. Infinitely vulnerable so long as she is alone. She is teamed up with the mighty Bizarbra, whose strengths allow her to carry Naledi into battle with those who've wronged her. A near invulnerable team up. Okay. Yeah, that card's definitely seen better days. Definitely not mint condition. Okay. Boris, I'm so sorry. What those wolves did to Sophia was horrifying. I can't help but feel somewhat responsible. I've been getting the town so wrought up about standing our ground against the wolves. When she started spray painting over the rules, I didn't discourage her hard enough. I kept it from you. Thought you'd stop. I know you want to retaliate against the wolves. Believe me, I feel the same way, but we can't. Not now. We gotta be smart. Let things cool down. People will be looking for you for how to handle this. Looking for how to handle this. You were a leader here after the outbreak. I need you to be a leader again. Let's not let everything we fought for be in vain. Uli. Honestly, even though I don't really know the entirety of what's going on with their story, whatever, that's like been some of the more intriguing dialogue I've read. As far as like. trying to see. I'm trying to like just. Hang on. Actually, like. I can't tell if it's off or not. But I know, like, over time, like, you know, if it, you can definitely see, like, a noticeable, like, you know, thing where, like, the shot fired, like, doesn't match the, like, the sound doesn't match, like, when I actually fire the shot. It'll get noticeable over time. 'Cause I mean, normally around this time is when, like, things definitely start desyncing. See, on one hand, I would kind of feel like, you know, I would be done when, like, you know, a full Earthbound or a Pokemon and just, like, you know, just join a bike and start riding around on it. But it probably wouldn't be smart because, you know, if she's going faster, you know, she won't be able to, like, keep an eye out as easily. When you're going, you know, just walking, you know, it's kind of like a caveat thing where, like, a thing where it's like a, you know, double-edged sword either way. If you're walking, you're slower, but you're more alert. But if you're on a bike, you're faster, so you're harder to hit, but you can't watch your surroundings as well, unless you're very perceptive. Speaking of percent, I think I hear a fat one. Welcome in, Taken. How you doing, Nightman? Is it a fat one? You're a fat one. Are you present? That is totally a fat one.
Shambler.
I'm hanging in there. Can't really complain. Oh, crap. Hey, shut up, man. I'm trying to... Be quiet! Shush! Quiet, heathen! You are not welcome in the stealth. Oh my god, now look what you did. What, you didn't hear that? Dumbass! Like you had a... Huh? What the fudge? I must be very wealthy in the stealthy. Watch that. I'm gonna sneeze where he's gonna hear me. Don't freaking move. Go be toxic somewhere else. Bad. Goddamn Vileplume use Stun Spore. It's not very effective. You fucking missed. Or at least you didn't kill me. Friggin' Vileplume. Or Gloom or whatever. Friggin' Fungus Among Us. I'll still take them over the bloaters, whatever they're called. Those things sucked, and I hope I never see them again. Yo, when Dale comes by, he's gonna ask for the safe combo. Just walk over to the garage and put it in yourself. Otherwise, he's gonna bother you 8 more times. The combo is 265. Someone needs to talk to his wife. I know she wants to think he's gonna get better, but it's time to get practical. I heard the WLF has some real doctors at their base. Nobody would blame her for leaving, except Boris, but fuck him. Hey, y'all leave Boris out of this, alright? I mean, I don't know if that's what his whole story is or whatever, but apparently someone really thinks a lot of Boris, what I've been reading. Don't let Uli hear you say that. 38265. Can't remember if it actually saved that. So you think, realistically speaking, you'll be somewhere in here. Didn't check back here. Darn it! Look, if there's goodies here, I'm laying claim to them. I'm pretty sure there's not anyone in here who's gonna object. You know, probably all dead. What the fuck? Oh, he dead. He totally dead. Okay, yeah, so... They're talking about a safe. But I didn't see no safe in here. But it totally looks like an area that would have a safe. So the problem is, I'm not seeing one. I don't know, maybe the fat one took it. We're not gonna talk about this. Locked door? Y'all trying to trick me. Look, don't like try to like, you know, sass me about like reenacting a Scooby-Doo episode. There was that one episode where like I think like Scooby and Shaggy, I think threw the key out. They literally threw the key outside or whatever, went out there, got the key or whatever, then went in and unlocked the door and then went through the door. When they literally had a way out right there. If I want to go through the door, I'm going through the damn door. Uli, it was Boris. I saw him shoot that WLF patrol against their own van. Jesus, I get it. They killed his daughter, but he just signed our death warrant. We have our chance out of this. We turned him in. I know he's your friend, but if those wolves shot that girl over some graffiti, think of what they'll do to us. All of us, they think we're harboring the killer of all three of their own. Let's meet at the usual place at the curfew. Man, F them, all right? How many of them have I killed? They ain't shit. Because we're in a spot like right here. Looks like a straight out like one of the Saw movies. I can already see it, like just the hair dryer. You have 30 seconds to thaw out your leg before you get frostbite, or something like that. Seriously, I mean, it looks like this would have been like a room for like one of Jigsaw's death traps or something. I don't know. Okay, so that was kind of a bust. There's probably gonna be a safe somewhere. No, I mean, it's no big deal. I want to keep going. I mean, safes are always like, you know, pretty nice to find, but, you know. I thought she was about to bust her ass right there. I mean, I jumped or whatever. I wasn't paying attention. Hang on.
Well, what was that?
It does seem like it's still synced up. Yeah, I was like, watch her steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think it's still synced. So I definitely would have noticed something like...
Shit. Hope you did that, Tommy.
But one of the main ways I'll be able to tell is like when there's more dialogue. When I can actually hear like... Hold that thought. Look, when I said more dialogue, I didn't mean like blah, 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 or whatever it is you're doing. Kiss my glass, bud. Well, that... Nope. What killed me? Okay, that's twice hasn't happened. I need to just stop throwing stuff. That's twice it went between the legs. How did I miss like that twice? Okay, I need to just stop throwing stuff. That's the second time I tried to throw something and it went between their legs and they kept coming at me. Okay, now see, that's like a damn shame. Y'all didn't let that hot tub fall in such disrepair. I am disappointed. Please slow down. Oh, trust me, you know, I'm not gonna break the speed limit here. I mean, me and the Flash, it's not the Hedgehog, have like a race, like, you know, in a few weeks or whatever. Believe me, I am trying to keep it, you know. I'm trying to understand myself. Totally not gonna run at the speed of light here. My horse is dead, so you definitely ain't gotta worry about them. If you're gonna tell anyone to slow down, they were the ones that were like Zerg rushing in here. Trying to lay Leroy Jenkins right up at me. Okay. Like I said, I'm definitely shivering a little bit. But I mean, it is about 30 degrees out where, so I'm definitely gonna be making my ramen like after the stream. Ew. I'm not gonna say what those look like. I know it's supposed to be tadpoles, but I am not gonna say what that look like. Let's just say, like, maybe think of the intro to Look Who's Talking. If you don't know, you know. We ain't gotta worry about trying. We don't have to worry about trying to repopulate the human race. They're taking care of it right here in this hot tub. Fall into savings sale. With unbeatable deals, stop by Rosemont's today. Bring this coupon to get 20% off your entire purchase. This is going to be like a... Wait a minute. I was hoping that was going to be like something that's going to give me like some kind of random discount on crafting stuff or something. I'm still like just trying to gauge if the sound's being...
Get off me!
You know, wait till I get my weapon equipped. Someone's about to find out. See, what you guys need to realize, you just lost your element of surprise, buddy. You're not gonna get a jump on me like that again. It's that when they throw me right in the thick of it. Okay, that's just bullshit. Fine. They threw me right there on him. Okay, you lost that element of surprise. Yeah, this is a bullshit save point. Enough. Still, you like it, jackass. Yeah, he's meeting him, Ellie. Give me that frickin' bow. They cheated. They definitely, like, they threw me right there. That wasn't fair. And the fact they basically countered my shit talking.
Yeah. This'll do.
Like, it's like, oh, like, it's basically like, you know, yeah, you lost your element of surprise. Okay, what about this element of surprise? Literally gonna, like, throw me right in, like, that was like one of those Skyrim save points. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. God forbid you save right when you're about to get smacked by a giant. You're gonna be, like, seeing, like, you know, the stratosphere multiple times. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you know, you have, like, one of those really poorly, like, you know, done saves in Skyrim. Good freaking luck. All right. So anyways, before I'm gonna go ahead and like get this ad break started, Rogues, because you know nature calls and everything. But yeah, I'll be back in about 3 minutes because it says it's gonna be like about 2 minutes for the ad break. But so far, it seems like everything is like maybe synced up. I feel like there would have been a much more noticeable desync at this point. I'm just worried about there being like doubling up on audio. But if you guys aren't hearing a doubling up, that's at least good. But I want to at least like try to run these by Rocket Nacho, make sure I got things set up exactly the way he hopefully has it for Amber. So make sure ain't gonna be no problems. But as long as like at least things are consistent here, that's good. And I'll definitely like, you know, check this, the stream after it's over. But anyways, like give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. I still wish that, like, with the whole Seribot thing on the Twitch side, Rogues, I actually could, like, do the custom message I wanted, but last few times I tried to actually do so. I have, like, the whole custom message when I go go on the break, but I wanted to have, like, one for when I came back from the break. But each time I tried on Seribot, I tried to, like, do the post in the channel for some reason, in my, my request or whatever, it got, like, flagged, but, got moderation flagged. I don't know what it was about. So I may try to see if I can reach out to them and, like, and ask them, like, what it was that was going on. But because it's funny, it's like, goes from Master is currently on a 3-minute patrol. The ad break while the ad break runs, and we'll be back shortly. And then, like, in the end, the ad break is finishing now. Like, so anticlimactic. I go and basically, like, beat this thug's ass or whatever, and then it's just like, oh, the ad break is finishing now. Like, we come back on and talk about what happened. Let me see here, because now. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of seeing like a bit of a resync there. Crap, so there might have actually still been a delay going on. Definitely looks there like it was a little bit like, quicker. Oh my god. Oh.
That's one way to use mannequins.
What's it? And Amber will just resubscribe. Appreciate that, Amber.
All right.
Give me that back. That's not even where I aimed at. How did I pull that one off? Oh, that's not my shot. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, how did I shoot him, like, in the freaking hip? Okay, and he just randomly a fucking crash dummy now. It's basically like the crash dummy toys from the 90s, Rogues. I used to have, like, a crap load of them. All right, make it. There we go.
Still got it.
Where's your head at? But yeah, it definitely seemed like it might have been a bit of maybe a still more of a decent going on. It didn't seem like it was as prominent at that time.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
No, but the fucking guy is.
Well, neither did you.
Heard something.
That wasn't me.
Go see what's up.
Casey!
Oh,
Keep him over here!
shit. No. Well, see, y'all need to feed your damn pet because, like, look what it's doing. See, that right there is what happens, like, when you don't feed your damn dog. I'm about to put this thing in the back of your head like you make like freaking Neo in the Matrix. Hey, down in front. I was not expecting to hit him, but here we go. Nope.
Over here!
Come on, God, you're gonna lose your dick. I wasn't kidding. Oh shit! Hey, back, sit, boy. I said sit. And that's what. I'll get you in a minute. Into some bullshit. Can't even like quit because of these guys.
Casey! Push forward!
Casey is dead. Well, not me. Casey is dead. God damn it! I said Casey's dead.
Jeez! Move! Move! Gun! Over here!
Go ninja jutsu. Ninja vanish! That wasn't anywhere near you. You see, this is how mistakes happen. The ones I made are excluded. The ones you've made, however, I'm taking those like in a priority. Yeah, those adventuring days, huh? Take pride in them? Ooh, I was totally about to shoot your fucking kneecap off. Well, but... God dang it!
Fuck. Go.
Stand still for a second. Thank you. Okay, that totally should have hit him. I said good day, sir.
You checked.
I'm sorry, I don't speak dead person. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm gonna make this quick. I just don't like killing dogs, you know, in games. Or at all. I mean, I wouldn't want to anyway, but... I said I want to make it quick. Come on. Sorry, girl or boy. It's just all bad walking around without the leash, too. I'm gonna kick your asses for bringing those dogs out here. You did this. Just gonna hang out by the window, huh? You should have stayed in there. That is beyond it.
Push in!
So everyone's gonna, like, you know, just come at me from all sides here, huh? See, if it wasn't for the fact my arrows kept missing. Oh, y'all gonna, like, have to make me relive this? Oh my god, that's not even fair. Yeah, we're gonna take a different approach this time. Yeah, how about we're not gonna be doing that flanking crap? I'm making y'all come to me my way. By the way, you're open.
Fuck!
It's not that fun when I'm like, you know, I'm the one in control of making where y'all go, is it? Because I know for a fact one of the only ways y'all gonna be able to get to me is up those stairs, so good luck. By the way, you're open. Y'all shouldn't have done it. Y'all should. Hey, you, shut up. Where's she at? Where the hell she go? I'm tired of her mouthing off. I'm tired of her telling them where I am.
Find where she's hiding.
Who's hiding? Sweet dreams, princess. I will find you.
Don't let her escape.
Yeah, I just love how they're actually like making it sound like I'm trying to run away.
Don't let her escape.
I'm not escaping. I'm plotting. And all I gotta do is just find where you are. Come on, buddy. I just want to talk. And smack you. Oh. You know, you need to take a load off. How about a beer? Alright, nice. You know, that's not what I was planning. I was gonna, okay, well. Spending way too quickly. I was gonna hit him with a bottle and I just outright stabbed him, so, you know, okay, well. Well, he's dead, so. Don't open that door. You don't find I'll open that door. Hey! Fuck! No. Bad. Oh my god, take the... Are you...
Please. Take it easy.
Shut the hell up.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Please. Oh, God. Please. You don't have to do this.
Okay.
All right. Just... Don't. Please, don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot you. Stabbing, on the other hand, is off. You know, it's kind of feel like a dick for that, but I didn't say Mother May I on you getting up. I mean, I kind of felt bad, but I also know, like, with, like, their tactics or whatever, she probably shot me the moment I turned my back. And also, guilty by association, you got poor company you keep. Alright, is anyone else here? Anyone else, like, you know, with a gun? Or not? Door had to creak like that. I'm gonna ask if anyone here's got a gun, because I'm gonna be taking your ammo, because I'm kind of deprived right now. Yeah, I hear you. Hear you, Jeremy. Yeah, get some rest. Okay, whatever that means.
Right over here!
He got away.
I'm not running. I never left.
Fuck me.
Over here!
Okay, those shots, really? Okay, that's kind of frustrating. They're going a whole lot better, but...
The hell did she go?
I'll be right back. I ain't left. Give me 1 second, Rogues.
Anyone got a visual on her? Come on, people.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the gym first, Amber, and then afterwards we'll go from there.
Found her! All right.
Sean, try another angle!
Sean's gonna get his... Okay. Sean's about to get his ass kicked. I don't know about Sean other dead, but Sean's about to be dead. Okay. You see, there's so many ways I can be rude about this, and I'm gonna try to, like, just, you know, go through as many as possible.
Visual on her! In the garage!
Bitch, why are you talking? You dead. Hey, it's Sean! How's it going, asshole?
Don't watch it! Go get her, boy!
God.
tube. It's fine. I'm gonna get this. At least I got my revenge on Sean. Okay, we're gonna... This part's definitely a little bit tricky.
Hey, it's her!
Shut up.
Fuck.
That's what you ever trying. Spare me the ambush tactics, alright? It's getting old. Okay, you know what that's it. So Sean wants to be a little bit, because that was obviously Sean, I think, again. So yeah, that time they're like trying to like advance on me all of a sudden. I've had enough of this.
Oh, man.
By all means, come through that window again.
Over here! Shit. She went back that way! Over there!
Yeah, where are they?
I don't see her. Track her down.
Listen, is that her?
I think I heard her. Sean, go see what's up.
I'm on
Is that what I wanted you two to do? Oh, you must be Sean. I thought that was Sean. I don't care who you are. Not this time.
Shit.
Anyone else? Oh, there's the dog. Let's go ahead and get rid of this dog. Let's...
Shit.
Must be something. Trail.
Sorry, boy. Okay, I think we're good now. Whew. Yeah, that was definitely like a really tricky part right there. Different ways I can go here.
How'd she get away? She's around here somewhere.
Here's a hint.
Was that her?
Got you now!
You're welcome to try.
I know you're out there!
No, I'm not out there. I'm in here. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Throw it. I kept on hearing like a noise over here or whatever, and that was gonna get me a little bit paranoid. Still hate they keep making me kill these dogs. I feel like I've already invoked the wrath of like 1,000 John Wicks. Okay, maybe this way? I know I'm probably missing some resources like, you know, around or whatever, but... Plenty here, though.
Check around here.
Alright, kids, it's time for arts and crafts.
There's so many squads getting pulled in for one trespasser.
Fucking school and the TV station. I thought that was scars. I think these trespassers might be working with them. Don't drop your guard.
Like that?
We're under attack!
Damn it, that shit, I thought I hit. Aim was off.
Hear that? We got her! Here! Here!
No, that aim you don't.
Right fucking
That was way too close.
Yeah! He went that way!
Oh my god, no one likes a snitch.
Hey! I caught her! Right
Damn it, that was
here!
Well. The Jason Todd special, huh? That was dark.
Nice try!
Thank you. I think I did a pretty bang up job myself.
There.
You know, I almost died right there. Okay, make a couple arrows. Ain't much, but try to make these shots count. And this I got Brick Grimes on my side again.
See anything?
Nothing yet.
What the fuck is going on with these trespassers?
Let's get one alive and find out.
Fuck that.
Good luck with that.
It's her!
Shush! Come here! Oh, got me, damn it. Got overwhelmed. That jerk like snuck up on me. Alright.
See anything?
Nothing yet.
What is going on with these trespassers?
Get one alive and find out.
Okay.
I honestly thought I missed her because she didn't react at first. Oh shit, there went my arrow right there because I couldn't, like... I had to, like, withdraw it. At least I got her down. Okay.
He's got something.
Damn it! That did not work out well.
Get over here!
It's just that one gets on you, like suddenly they're all advancing. All right.
See anything?
Nothing yet.
You won't see anything. What the hell? Shush. I shot her right in the ass and it didn't kill her. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Thank you very much. Oi. Going somewhere? Yeah, that shot on that headshot on that dog was brutal though. But I like how at least they like that the dog's corpses disappear, it looks like. At least they do that much. They don't stay on the screen. Ham! Oh. Is that...
Over here! By the fence!
Fuck!
Damn it. The dog got in the way. I think he's trying to sneak around. The guy just disappeared. He had to like come all the way around there just to get to me.
Drop in there! Smoke around!
Whoa! Using my own tattoos against me, huh? Don't! Nice try, asshole. Are you coming a mile away? Okay, yeah, that was very unlucky. He shot me right when I came up.
Carrie! You're fucking dead!
Come on, then! Whew. Okay. I need to get on out of here. That was a little rough, too. I can't make a health kit just yet. I don't know. I should maybe see if there's anything else down in here. This is clear, but because I didn't like ducking this room that time. I was trying to get away. Okay.
Trespasser in here! Help!
Someone's not wearing a gas mask, you know? Oh,
This ends now!
it's easy when you want to jump someone like that. Pray I don't have to start that whole thing over, lady.
Trespasser!
That's the one element surprise you ain't gonna get again. Alright. There's definitely like a commotion out going on out there that I don't think I'm causing. Ah, shit.
Don't let him escape!
We got them surrounded! Close in!
Tell some them. I ain't working with them. I'm working alone here, just so you know. It's gotta be Tommy. I knew it. Get your own quest for vengeance. I'm pretty sure
What
it's...
the hell are you doing here?
Oh, that's not Tommy.
I think I'd let you do this on your own.
I thought it was Tommy. It's
Jesse,
friggin' Jesse.
Christina.
she's safe. She's just sick.
What kind of sick?
She's fine.
I wonder if he knows.
Christ, there's a lot of them.
Either he knows or he thinks she might have been infected.
Hey, how hurt are you?
I'll be okay. Your friends out there rushed me. No warning, no nothing.
Yeah, they do that.
Tell me you didn't come alone.
Give me shit about it later.
See,
Fucking idiot, you
she
know
can't
that,
really
right?
talk. She did the same.
Yeah. Right. See that truck?
That's your plan.
We need to get some distance.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Hey, be smart about it.
Okay. What are we searching for?
Trespass.
Shit again? Anything we've got coming?
Well,
He's down!
my thing's not working. Screw it. Jeez. Take the L, buddy.
Ellie! Got to go.
Whoa.
Let's go! Get in!
Okay.
Trust us, we're not really happy about this either. We don't want to drive around a car like this.
I am.
It's just like basically, has like we're on the outside. It just screams, "I'm an asshole."
Jesse, get us the fuck out of here!
I'm trying!
Jesse!
All right, get an Uber.
Jesus!
This is the commandeer.
Watch out!
Oh, for the love of...
She's at me! Don't let them get away! Hang on!
Yeah, my... Yeah, bro. our
Go, go!
we might be empty. But our gas tank ain't. I really like that windshield.
That one! Keep it steady!
She's got like a titanium plate in her head or something? Take the L.
Ellie, take out the driver!
You know the whole point of us, like, taking him out was so y'all couldn't drive?
Look out!
This moron. Well, they seem nice.
Go, go!
Great, there goes our door. We don't need a hood ornament. You know, we should get some distance. We should have taken a fucking boat. Truck was like much better condition before he commandeered it. Get some distance. I mean, we got some distance, all right. It's just, unfortunately, we went a whole freaking circle before instead of going straight. Who the hell taught you how to drive?
You okay?
Never better.
I think we're on the clear.
We got the same thing done where just like, swimming. We've been less noisy.
Oh, thanks.
This way.
I think when we go at this cutscene, we may go ahead and call it here, Rogues. I was gonna only about do 2 hours a night, and it's like 10 hours, like 10 minutes shorter, give or take. But I feel like that was a really nice place to really start closing out the stream.
Oh my god. Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Oh. Hey. You okay?
Nothing a little sleep won't take care of.
And a driving lesson.
We should get inside.
So, I mean, he did bail us out at least, though. I honestly thought it was gonna be Tommy, but I feel like it would have been too early for that.
How'd you get past Maria?
I had to sneak out.
He was smart about it.
Friends' problems are my problems. I heard you're sick.
Oh, it's just a stomach thing. Come on. Let's sit you down, huh?
This is gonna be awkward once he knows.
You don't need to do that.
Oh, shut up. So when'd you leave Jackson?
Day after you, there was bad snow when I crossed into Oregon.
And Jesse, not Jesse, and Ellie's feeling some kind of way. Honestly, that right there, just that little spot right there actually makes this a really good place to kind of close this out, just for the cliffhanger.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway, this silence.
Treatment is gonna wait till next stream. All right, so yeah, the next stream for this, unfortunately, Rose, is gonna be next week because with the release for Grounded 2's Toxic Tangle update, which actually might already be out, because it's midnight now. Don't know if they're gonna do a midnight release on it, but I'm gonna make sure at the very least I'm gonna boot up Steam and see if it's ready to download so I can have it already loaded on for when me and Amber play it sometime today. And also, sorry if I'm kind of talking a little, my voice is a little bit jittery. It's because it's about 30 something degrees here. Normally the cold don't really bother me that much, but I did just get out of the gym a little while ago, and so up under this hoodie I've just got a tank top on, my workout tank on. So yeah, there's that. And also it might just be because I had like energy drink, and sometimes I kind of feel a little bit colder after getting some caffeine in my system. But I was really, glad to finally get back into this tonight because I know that I haven't played this in a bit, specifically because I went on the break, and also I think like even before that, I think I might have actually been. I can't remember like I think the last time I played this was mid-December, so I think it was before Christmas. But it has definitely, been a bit since I played this, and I'm happy I finally got back into it. I had a lot of fun with it tonight. Of course, there was like the usual shit talking in tow. But this was definitely like one of the more interesting parts of the game. It was pretty difficult as far as like the dogs and everything were concerned, just from like an emotional standpoint, because I'm a dog lover. And I just hate like any game where I've got to kill dogs. I mean, when I watch Halloween, like every time I watch Halloween, the first one, I think it was the first one where he, I can't remember like if it was the first one or one of the later ones where Michael Myers had, killed the dog. But I believe it might have been the first one, or I really can't remember which movie it was. It's been a while since I've watched any of the Halloweens, and I should know considering how much I've actually watched the series. But yeah, it was like, he killed a dog in that one too, and that one just makes me wince every time. I mean, don't get me started on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because anyone who's watched that knows how many dogs, like, definitely, if there's a dog on stream, a dog on the screen where like, to not get too attached to it. Yeah. Anyone who's watched JoJo, if you know, you know. But it was definitely like it was a little bit tricky to get past that part for multiple reasons, emotional and just gameplay, specific. But I definitely feel like this was it was really fun getting back into this tonight. And just I feel like it was like a really nice spot there where I left off. Like, the whole thing was like, where it had like, Ellie was walking off and it was kind of like showing like just her, we had like a really awesome set piece moment there. That was definitely high octane. I honestly thought I was going to fail it because I was like, well, shoot, like normally, like I don't really, like sometimes it takes me like a retry or two to like, to do like some scenes like that. But I'm pretty sure it was possible to fail. But I just made sure I was like just, going guns blazing, like when they were coming at us. But between that and then like the thing afterwards, the whole thing was like between Dina and Jesse and having Ellie walking off, I felt that was the perfect place for a cliffhanger, like to basically end the stream, just that little cliffhanger on what's going to happen next. Because they're definitely like, playing like a lot into the emotional storytelling with this, just like the first game. But the first one was basically just kind of like more like Joel. And the storytelling there was heavily about like him kind of softening up after like one of the, like a loss that had been lingering with him for years, a very unfair loss. And basically him like once again becoming a father in a way, someone else after like one of the most tragic losses of his life. And how he was kind of like, he was harboring that for years and years and met Ellie and she ended up bettering him and basically bringing back, that, bringing out like this warm side of him that hadn't been around in a long time, probably. And, so Ellie definitely made him a better person. This one's just kind of like about her coming to her own, like, as far as like growing up, trying to live a life without him and everything and be her own person. While like, of course, like, the whole thing like with, teen, romance and all that. And basically her like loving this girl and knowing that she's pregnant, likely with Jesse's kid. And trying to like, deal with like the emotions of watching her, her girlfriend or the girl, she's with. I think they're I think they're actually a girl, or they're a couple here. Basically reconnecting or basically being close to the guy that she's got a kid with. Like has like that she's pregnant with his kid more than likely. So I'm definitely loving like the way they're kind of going with the storytelling in this. So, like I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to play any more of this until next week because on Thursday and Friday, I wanted to make sure I split time between this and also No, I'm Not a Human. And for all I know, there could be a possibility I may actually finish up like what I'm going to do for No, I'm Not a Human on the next stream. And if so, we'll do more of The Last of Us Part 2 later this week, like on Friday or something. But it's more than likely I'm probably going to have at least 2 more episodes of No, I'm Not a Human, or like however many it takes for me to kind of like, feel like I'm done with the game. Not really, I don't know if I'm going to go for all the endings in it. But I'm at least like try to see if I can get like a proper positive ending for the game, and then that would probably be something I'll be content with. I know with like the mortuary assistant, I went through and basically got every like I think just about every ending there was for that one. So I want to see like how many endings I can get for No, I'm Not a Human, and then go from there. But the main plan now that I'm back this full time is I want to finish up The Last of Us Part 2, as well as No, I'm Not a Human. Because we're at the end of January, and there's 2 key games coming out next month that I'm really excited to play. And I'd like for it to be, I need to get back to Bloodborne, for sure. So, Reanimal, that's coming out this coming up month. I haven't played the demo for it or anything, because I want to go in with as blind of experience as possible on that. And, of course, Resident Evil Requiem's coming out at the end of the month. So, I would realistically like to finish this up, get back, and then, like, finish this up, and then also, like, wrap up No, I'm Not a Human before both those games come out. And if I can, I'm hoping the end goal would be like Reanimal probably isn't gonna really be too long of a game, so I probably will be able to go ahead and wrap it up before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. And the plan would be like I'm gonna be like trying to like split time between Resident Evil Requiem and and finally get back to Bloodborne since I've been overdue to do that. I don't think I've actually played that since October, so that's pretty much the plan for February. I want to make sure this gets finished up what I want to do for No, I'm Not a Human, and then like we're gonna like do Reanimal when it comes out. Hopefully, I have both these done by then. So I can do like some stuff for Reanimal, and then we'll get our Resident Evil Requiem when that comes out. And hopefully by that point I'll already be back full swing on doing some Bloodborne stuff. So it may come down to it that I might actually be doing like a full like 4 days of Bloodborne, and then once a Resident Evil Requiem comes out, I'll split Bloodborne to 2 days, Resident Evil Requiem to 2 days, and then probably try to focus entirely on Bloodborne afterwards. I'm pretty sure I'll get done with Resident Evil Requiem before I finish Bloodborne. So there's a lot to take in, but as far as like the immediate future with this coming up week, we just did like another episode of this tonight. It's that's almost 1 a.m. now. So Grounded 2 for the Toxic Tangle update. Me and Amber are gonna be jumping on that sometime today for the proper release of it. It's been in like the public test beta for a bit now, but we decided to like wait until it actually fully released. So that way, like where players played it, they could like get feedback to the devs, try to get like whatever changes might be implemented. I know like some players have definitely like had some stuff get fixed and optimized. So it's gonna be interesting to see how things go, because it's definitely gonna be like a pretty big change of pace when we play with Grounded 2. Looks very, and it's very exciting. It's like very exciting and very, like very ambitious update. It's very exciting, as far as like what they're going to be doing. What they basically explained their lights coming with this. Like, they said like during the Casually Grounded live stream recently. So it's going to be cool to kind of like, just see what all they'd have like available. So yeah, we're going to be doing Grounded 2 today for the release of Toxic Tangle. Wednesday, I'll be doing my first ever play. I'll start my first ever playthrough of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, as well as getting back into Crime Scene Cleaner for like the Nightmare missions. Because the plan is once I finish the Nightmare missions for that, hopefully I'll be able to start jumping on Power Wash Simulator 2 if Amber's computer can handle that. Because originally it was going to be like a group of 4, but things happened, so the multiplayer group kind of took like a few hits, but we're not going to go into details on anything. So hopefully Power Wash Simulator 2 is going to be in the near future once I finish up the Nightmare missions and Crime Scene Cleaner. And then Thursday and Friday, No, I'm Not a Human. And then throughout the weekend, we'll be doing more of Grounded 2 as well, to explore more of the garden. And next week, don't know what all, it's going to be like probably like, 2 episodes of The Last of Us Part 2. Then more of No, I'm Not a Human if I haven't finished it yet. If I have, will just be nothing but The Last of Us Part 2. Outside of like, the Wednesday stuff. And then next weekend, not this kind of weekend, but next, hopefully me and Rocket Nachos will be jumping back on more of Sketchy's Contract, since we had so much fun playing that the other night. So anyways, I know how things usually go when I try like raid someone when I'm doing like this, and then like when I'm playing The Last of Us, there's like a lot of language barrier stuff and everything. But I'm at least see if anyone I know is live. I don't think there's really too many people active in my Twitch chat, because I think like everyone went to bed. But I'm gonna at least see if maybe there's like something we can do for a raid. But I promise that as far as like today's stream, since like I said, 1 a.m. today's stream's concerned, I'm gonna definitely try to be live a lot sooner. I got a few things I need to do offline after the stream's over, and then I'll be definitely crashing after I eat, so I can make sure I can try to hit the gym as early as possible tomorrow. So then like there'll be like plenty of time throughout the day, like for me and Amber, like to do the Playgrounded 2 without like any kind of without me having to like run too late. So let's see, is there anyone I know live? Okay, not really. All right, so no raid tonight, guys. Definitely will do a raid tomorrow after the Grounded stream. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be probably plenty of people playing the update, so shouldn't be like any shortage of people I can raid then. Like I said, the only reason I'm not doing anything for The Last of Us Part 2 tonight is because a lot of times I've tried to do a raid for like someone when I've been playing The Last of Us, but it's like almost everything is basically like streams where they're talking like other languages in other countries, and it's nothing. No offense to them, it's just the language barrier of obviously not being able to understand what they're saying. Probably they wouldn't be able to understand me when I'm typing in chat and everything. So yeah, it's nothing against like because I definitely like raiding people. It's just usually when it's The Last of Us, it's like a pretty tricky to find, so because so many people are playing like like the games in this series. But anyways, with that being said, at least it seemed like there may not be been as many desync issues, like issues like with everything unsyncing as far as like audio and video. But it did seem like it might have been happening slightly, but not as bad. But hopefully, maybe it just might have been me, and it wasn't actually really any issues, and I was just kind of being like I was just kind of like imagining things, or I was just like so used to the desync, it was like kind of hard to really gauge if it actually was like desyncing this time or not. But if it comes down to we have more issues with it, I'll just like make sure that I hopefully Rocket Nachos can help me out with it, because I definitely like know my fair share of stuff about streaming software since I've been doing this like since 2016. But he's also the one that's like really about like the audio tech stuff. He helped Amber out with like with like some decent issues she had with her console gaming recently. So hopefully it's something he can help me out with if it continues, or he can at least show me exactly how he set her stuff up, so I'll know like what to do, since it should be something that basically can reflect on my capture card since it worked for hers. But anyways, calling it here, guys. Thank you those who came out and hung out with me for tonight for my proper return to live streaming. With that said, Grounded 2, sometime today, I'm going to go ahead and make sure to see the updates out, so I can go ahead and get it installed, and probably go and get things set up for the stream. Well, probably wouldn't be any point doing that until we actually know what time we're going live. But until next stream, Rogues, much love. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.